Alright, guys. I've been busy this morning. I feel it's my life's mission to devote myself to my art and whatever else comes along. And honestly, all this mystical stuff just came along. But art has always been first. I want to just put that out there because it's the truth. Truth is, art to me always comes first. I'm going to put a little bit of my holy water on my hands. I cleaned up after making this picture. Because I've been seeing a lot of dark, shady stuff in the world, and I astral travel. I do. And as I astral travel, I see shit. And I've been just getting this, it's this jigsaw kind of theme where they've been effed over, so they say, you could go in here, have your legs chopped off, blah, 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 and see if you learned your lesson. And it's almost like they want to play God to have you learn their lesson. And then if you happen to survive through everything, or just have a lot of personal trauma, they're not liable. They're not liable for the therapy. I guess, I don't know, I feel like that's what I should label this. They're not liable for the therapy. I feel whoever has this a counter after all this has therapy. That's what I get. So, you could play in the other room, okay? That's why it is there. My grandson looking at me like I'm crazy. But anyways, I don't know, maybe I am, y'all. Who knows? But yeah, I have what I drew, what I seen. And I made new cards. I believe in that. I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with making new cards. I think when you make new cards, it's good. It's good. It's personal. It's something that comes from you. I don't know. Everything's art to me. But this is what I seen. This is what they look like in the other world. Whoever this person is. I'd be going to different things. I'd be going to sleep, waking up, and a lot of things come in and out. And this is what I seen. I sketched this out, and just to prove this is my sketchboard. And I do have sketches where I do sketch. I got the rest, like this here. This one unfinished. This was the other one from the other stream. I don't lie. I do have another sketchbook also, but I've just been using this one for now. But this is what we got so far for today. This is how I... Alright, can you please go in the other room? Alright. We got this person moves like a jigsaw killer. Okay? That's what he moves like, a jigsaw killer to me. And then it has... I got renewal of life from winning dark games. Somebody played the Jigsaw's games and won. They won. They just said, okay, fine, you want to play? Let's play. Me and my ancestors will play your dark games. And they played every dark game they had and won. They won. I can't make this shit up. This is what I get, y'all. And this person now is living a life of sorrow. They didn't think anybody would actually win the game that they were plotting against. And then they hit an unforgettable sin. Unforgivable sin. This is a lot to unpack, guys. But damn. Yeah. Alright. I bought this epic deck. We got to play epic, guys. We gotta play epic. I'm not a normal tarot card reader, y'all. I'm not. There's nothing normal about anything that I do or say or anything. I be just thinking of monsters and looking at and seeing different shit and all that. Oh my god, personalize your PC. No. I get the weirdest shit. But yeah. I'm not your normal reader. I'm not. I give it to you real. I give it to you real, guys. Life is pain. And love is not your number one mission. Love is not your number one mission. Your number one mission is your family and your journey. And your journey does nothing to do with who you love or don't love. And these two things do not coexist. And a lot of people think they do, guys. We got Evil Angel Champion. Angel of Death. Oh, great. My favorite. My favorite. Okay, Loyalty 2, break down all of the champions. Could you please stop? Alright, you got an Evil Angel Champion. So we got a Dark Angel here. Dark Angels. And you'll miss. There's Dark Angels everywhere. There really is. I'm not lying. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I'm not dying, y'all. And then we got Bellowing Minotaur. And this is Wild Minotaur Championship. Alright, and then I said stop. And then we got Tribute. Your wild champions get +2/+2 this turn. Alright, someone's just going around like a wild minotaur in your thing. I think that's for you. And then we have Murderous. Stop! We got Murderous Necromancer. I don't know. This is Evil Human Mage Champion. It's the Evil Mage. We're just doing the plot. I mean, maybe there's some kind of Sage event. Lying in wait. Maybe somebody was cleaning their energy and came right after this. Comes right after that guy. Right after him. I mean, maybe y'all had a Sage energy after a certain person came in it. I said... hang on, guys. Okay, guys. I'm moving him out of here so I can speak. Alright. I might be a little crying. This is what 4-year-olds do. Alright. I'm going to close this door real quick. Okay, guys. Alright, now we have... After that, we have... Good Gargoyle Championship. Alright, we got somebody that's like a gargoyle in your life. Watchful gargoyle. Someone that's watchful. That's standing up for you. That's a good thing. Could be your I feel that's your ancestors. And then Flame Strike. This is a wild event. And it's deal 8 damage to target. Alright, here's an event that you probably needed all these people to help you. You probably needed all those people. And then Erase, Sage event. Again, 2 Sage events, guys. 2 Sage events. It says draw 2 cards. Alright, you're able to erase some kind of dark doings in your life. Like a redo type thing. I mean, this is not literal. This is just like, there's a redo that was done. A dark leader, even human champion. There was a dark leader. Maybe it's this person that did this unforgivable sin that's this kind of jigsaw guy. I don't know. We're drawing 2. Steel Golem. And this is another Sage Construct Championship. So there's a lot of Sage going on with the Steel Golem. So you got 2 people saving you here. Alright, well let's do... What's the end result of all these spiritual battles going on? Alright. We got Inheritance of the Meek. Good event. And it says draw two, and I'll show you guys these. Inner Demon. Damn. And Time Walker. Hail. Okay, you have whoever I'm speaking to, it's Inheritance of the Meek. Like you whatever inheritance you get, and this inner demon here, I feel that the inner demon is our inner ego, like your inner child thing, and Time Walker is people that could go in different timelines and change timelines. Like timeline magic type thing. That's what I feel it is. So something in here, Inheritance of the Meek, they did their shadow work. They tamed their inner demons. And now they have jump timelines. That's the calculation. Wow. Well, good for you, collective. I am happy for you. That was what was going on behind the scenes. It was your human body was sleeping. So let's get into what other stuff is going on in your existence, guys. Let's move it on and see what else is going on. Let's see what else is going on. Alright. I got oh god, I forgot to grab stuff out of my bucket with all this stuff with my grandson. Hang on. Let me go get the bucket, guys. Let me get the bucket. Alright. Okay. I just grabbed and got stuff from the bucket, guys. And then I got my new cards to clarify, and I made new things. I made a totally new deck out of a deck, guys. Okay? It's really awesome. We got next week looks promising. 37 for somebody. And somebody says, what do you need to release? Somebody's holding back on releasing something. And then someone's not balanced spiritually and practicality. Yeah, they're not practical and they're not spiritually balanced. And the end of a tough cycle, it's not the end of somebody's tough cycle because they haven't learned their karmic lesson. And making bank, somebody is making bank right here. I don't know. I feel it was the person that learned the lesson that's making bank. And you're being shown somebody that is good enough. And then we have third party. There's a third party lover, third party aggravator, a third party something. Okay, there's a one that fell on top of the one. Look for the signs that will guide you to the destiny you have known all along. Alright, somebody here say the divine just wants you to guide you to the signs that you know was there all along. And the Knight of Pentacles. Alright, it's patience, perseverance, and hard work. Somebody's been putting a lot of patience and hard work into something. Alright, that's the beginning also, but you guys know how I feel about certain cards, and I love card games, y'all. I love them. I love art, and I love card games. I do. I want to find about this unforgettable sin. I do. I want to find out about the unforgettable sin. I do. Oh my god, I do. Tell me about the unforgettable sin. Alright. We got controlling partner and bondage. Alright. So this person was a controlling partner that has bondage. Then we got King of Swords, Master Protector. Okay, so somebody's moving on this with this King of Swords energy. Alright, let's find out. Clarify more, Spirit. Clarify more. Okay, someone has a demon attachment, insecurity, and low self-esteem. Oh, jeez. Yeah. They got a demon attachment and they're taking it out on the person they're with. Or was with, or something like that, guys. I don't know. I'm just your reader. I'm your reader as of now. I don't know. I mean, you could always unsubscribe to me. 2 people did, and that's okay. 7 of vultures. Death, Death Eaters, and bad omens. This person brings bad omens and Death Eaters. People that feed off of people's energy and stuff. Yeah, what else? Tell us more about this person. I don't know. If this is your ex, you probably should just keep them at arm's length and just let them do whatever they're going to do, guys. We got 2 of leopards in competition. Alright, this person was keeping somebody in competition with you. That's exactly what they were doing. That's a shady-ass thing to do. It really was. Oh, got the rabbits. Oh my god. You guys know I'm obsessed with my rabbit oracle deck. I have looked forward all weekend to looking at my rabbit oracle deck. This is showing you how my life is, guys. Alright, we got control issues. Someone here had control issues. That's unforgettable sin. Me versus me. They tried to stop you from being the best you. They did not want it. And then it says cheating to make you jealous. They were cheating on you to make you jealous. They want to get a reaction one way or another. Then we got adapt and thrive. They made you adapt and thrive under unforeseen conditions, I'm getting. Prosperity, we're going to be happier, healthier, and wealthier together. This is what they wanted. I hope I will see you again sometime. This is what this person is saying now. I feel you guys got them blocked. And then we got looming agenda. You have different ideas about love and intimacy. Looming agenda. Yeah. I mean, I would too. Honestly. Yeah, that's ridiculous what they be doing. Let's see what the rabbits are saying. I don't know, with something about this deck, I mean, I got so excited about the rabbit deck. You would have thought it was like $100 deck the way I was acting. I was so excited to getting this small deck. It made my whole weekend, you know? And you know how sometimes people meet that hot guy and so-and-so said hello to you and oh my god, maybe I can go out with her. That stuff don't bother me. I'm glad if it doesn't happen because it's less conflict for me. The Rabbit Oracle deck? Oh, hell no. Yes, that's like a grand event happened in my damn life. Alright, you got inner constraint. What confines you is not reality, but old belief. Whatever this is old belief, guys. That's it. The rabbit says it. The rabbits are wise. They are. We got heart connection. Your choices lead you towards deeper connections. Your heart leads you to deeper connections if you know it or not. Okay? It's always been the way of the world. Let your heart lead you. Lead with your heart. You know, and use discernment, guys. Use discernment. And then we get conflict victory. Winning an argument does not always win the future. You might win an argument, but you don't win the future. You got no carrots to eat with anyone. You got all the carrots, but who's gonna eat the carrots with you? Who's gonna eat the carrots with you? That is the major thing of the day. I mean, it's just like eating a dinner by yourself. It's sad. It's so sad. I mean, who wants to eat by themselves? I love to eat by myself, personally, but unless you're a hermit like me, you don't like to eat by yourself. You don't. I enjoy eating by myself. I do. I enjoy that's why I enjoy coming here. Alright, this person moves like the jigsaw killer, and I want to look up the jigsaw killer, guys. I do want to look up the jigsaw killer. And what I seen of this person in the other room when I was sleeping. OMG, this is what I came up with. I did use some marker on this because I wanted to show that. Alright, now let's see. Let's get Google. It was a pretty, I don't know, the jigsaw killer kept coming in my head, and then that appears. And we did see they had an entity attachment, guys. We did see that. So, I'm not saying anybody's gonna be off. I'm just saying it has the same mentality. Just like these kids when they are shooting up schools. You know, the kids go to school with guns and it's all over the police. That's, you know, all over the news. That's it. I mean, it's a mental illness, guys. It's a mental illness. It is. It says John Kramer is also known as the Jigsaw Killer, the main antagonist of the Saw horror franchise. Portrayed by actor Tobin Bell, a former civil engineer, he becomes a serial killer after being diagnosed with terminal cancer, creating elaborate, deadly games to test his victims' will to teach and teach them to appreciate life. His methods involve intricate traps and signature jigsaw piece cut from the flesh of his failed victims. He is known for his catchphrase, "I want to play a game." Alright. So, this person wants to teach people to appreciate life. That's what I'm getting. And he has some diabolical means of doing it. Alright, we got in their feelings. This person is in their feelings. I guess any killer could be in their feelings. King of Swords. They're upright. They're not, their power is, they want to be authoritative and stuff and fair. And that's what the Jigsaw Killer want to be, authoritative and fair. And then we have gaslighting. This person gaslights people a lot. I don't know, maybe they have a terminal illness. Maybe it's not cancer. Maybe it's something else. But there's something about terminal illness, and I came up with Jigsaw, so I don't know. Take it as it resonates, and if it doesn't resonate at all, that's okay too. We got angelic forces call for help to control sacrifice innocent blood. Alright, well, God himself or herself, the God, the source is saying, I don't know about this person. Well, we may have to stop him because there's too much going on over here. And then family is involved in all this situation. Then we got challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenges. Alright? There's something going on with challenges, y'all. And then the Empress in reverse. Sluggishness, abandonment, mistake, and then unfaithful, sex being withheld. Got all this going on. Damn. And there's no harmony. Harmony's in reverse. There's a lot going in up in that energy. A lot. And we got two more of these guys, so. Okay, we got death. Whatever cycle this was at, it's done. God said, I get you loved so-and-so, but it's over. That is over. And there was triumph for the other person. 4-4-4-4. Because they didn't want to, apparently their partner didn't want to be in the cycle. Then we got boomerang karma. Whatever they were sending their way, got sent right back to them. And then bonds. The bonds they created with their partner have gotten released. Bonds were released. And then I don't have feelings for you, but I don't want to hurt your feelings either. This is the person that got released from their bonds, is being polite about it all, but they don't want to be involved anymore. They're just over it. 8 of Wands. This message is moving fast. Fast. 8 of Wands. And then outdated, discarded, updated, irrelevant, old news. All this is old news. But this person keeps bringing it up. And they keep thinking about this mind connection that they had. It's over. Ties have been cut. And the High Priestess in reverse. This person's in their feelings, crying over things, being over dramatic, and things like that. Alright, then we have, we don't share the same values. We don't share the same values. This person just doesn't think you all don't share the same values no more. 8 of Pentacles, commitment, dedication, and work and effort. Alright, this person that you were involved with that got discarded and whatever, that's old news, that everything got taken out. There was commitment and effort. Maybe that was failed to be seen. False documents forged to embezzle money or scam money from bank account. You got that too. Wow. Yeah, that's an awful lot going on in someone's energy, y'all. I'm just saying. It is. Alright. Okay, that fell on the floor. Alright. Bonds fell on the floor. Still stayed backwards too, y'all. Alright, so we're gonna put that there. Alright. Alright, tell us about... We'll clarify with my cards over here. Tell us about this person being like the jigsaw killer. I want to say pillar. I don't know why I want to say pillar. Oh my god, I love how these cards move. Okay. 9 of Foxes. They moved in stealth. They moved in stealth. I guess you'd have to move in stealth. I just don't understand why it has to come like this. It's sad that it has to come like this, y'all. It really does. It's sad as hell. Alright. Okay, now we have 8 of Squirrels. Saving resources and scarcity. Alright. They're saving resources and they're in scarcity, but they don't want to tell you. They don't want to tell you they're in scarcity for whatever reason, guys. 9 of Spiders. Endings, theft, and dark confession. There's endings, theft, and dark confessions in this. Dang. And then we got 4 Roses. Lies are revealed. Say, I just made up some of those, guys. I like to get creative. I do. It's one of my favorite things, yeah. Alright, let's go through, the karma. Alright, I don't want these. Alright, let's go through these little ones and these ones, yeah. Alright, tell us more, Spirit. Tell us more. Alright, hang on, guys. My dog's barking. Okay, guys. There was literally nobody at the front door. My dog is an idiot. Anyways, let's move on. Alright, and then the baby decided he wanted to cry more. Okay, we got money being manifested from evil eye energy. Alright, somebody over here is a manifester, okay? Then we got money gain earned honest money gain. Earned honest money, karma brings good fortune. Okay, somebody's just trying to do the right thing here. Then we got sabotage of innocent energy leads to losses, tower. Alright, we got sabotage. It's leading to tower, that's leading to money loss. Alright, now we have pregnancy, sneaky link, cursed road, and tower. Someone's finding out that somebody that they deceived somebody with, they're stuck there. They got a pregnancy and they got to deal with that and they cannot move forward. Then we got dark magic, death, endings, and graveyard magic. There's some dark magic that was done here. Wow. Let's get some stuff from the karma cards now. Alright, bring us 2 from the karma cards, please. Alright. Alright, we got love is abused. Alright, love was abused. We're going to grab 3 from here. Love is abused. Karma brings abundance. Alright, karma's bringing abundance because love is abused at some point, and karma brings devil energy to devil energy. So the person that got pregnant was already in devil energy, from what I am being told. They were already operating in this devil energy. So Spirit just said, you know what, this is kind of would be a good match for you. You want to be in this energy anyways, so we're just going to stick you there. So that's what the universe did. It just stuck them there. And they just they got to live with it. They got to sit with it. Simple as that. It has to happen. That's the way the cookie crumbles, I'm hearing in my head. It's exactly how the divine is thinking of it, is how the cookie crumbles. So, we're clarifying this whole thing, guys. The whole thing. Alright, now we got, this is how jigsaw, that's how the jigsaw happened. Alright, now we got life of sorrow. Life of sorrow here going on. Alright. Life of sorrow. Alright, we got troubled past. This person already had a troubled past before they met you. It already happened. And then we got life without redemption. They were kind of already living life without redemption before they met you. They were under previous karma. Alright, now they have promiscuous. They were already promiscuous before they met you. They were already promiscuous. That's it. And then there's something happened around August 22nd, guys, with this promiscuous. Alright, now we got a crystal. Selenite. Clarity, purity, spiritual connection. Selenite is a powerful crystal of cleansing and light. It clears energetic blockages, purifies all chakras, and uplifts the vibration of spaces, people, and even other crystals. A stone of clarity, it invites peace and energetic renewal. And this is good for your crown, third eye, Taurus, Cancer, and it's under the element of water, selenite. Alright, you should probably get that. And then we got a pause is sacred, sometimes no movement is progress. Maybe when you're in this hermit menopause, maybe get yourself a nice crystal for company. And now, for some of you, a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Maybe you guys are just going to find new people altogether. That happens. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. That's to somebody. Don't let your past hold you back. Don't let that butthole bother you, I heard in my head. Don't let that butthole bother you. And then we have create. Somebody's creativity is not there. You have to let your past go for your creativity to come back. Your success is closer than you imagine. So just keep going. Keep going. Your success is there. Somebody. I'm talking to somebody. Positive imprint. I choose to leave a positive imprint of light in the world through my thoughts, words, and deeds. Somebody's leaving a positive imprint in the world. That's probably why their ass is getting blessed. Patience is a porthole. The universe is not late. Alright. You open up portholes when you're patient. And the universe is never late. You're supposed to give. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. Give to others. And then we have higher vibrations. Keep your vibrations high and your intuition will stay sharp. Keep your intuitions high, guys. I mean, you might as well. Prosperity. I attract prosperity with ease while maintaining peace, balance, and spiritual alignment. Prosperity, y'all. And we got temperance in reverse. Someone's creating imbalances, excess, self-healing, realignment. That's not horrible, realignment. Alright, well, someone's self-healing, which is good. We got indulgence, sext, S-E-C-T-S, recklessness, religions, and disunion. So someone needs to realign, pretty much, okay? It's not the end of the world, just realign and move on about your business. Honest, dependent, principled, fair, constructive, criticism, objective, and perceptive. Alright, there's a lady over here or somebody up in this energy. I want to say it's one of these people that probably have had the most done to them. They're in that Queen of Swords energy. And somebody has, we got to allow. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls in order to allow goodness into your life. And it comes right up under this Queen of Swords. Right here. Alright, so the Queen of Swords is being told that let love into your sector. You know, she got her sword up. She ain't dealing with shit. She'll cut your ass down. She'll cut your ass down. She ain't playing, but if you are in this Queen of Swords energy, I don't blame you. You get effed over. It's not good. You know, you feel like it's like, what the fuck? And I get it. I do. But I guess this is, if you allow this good energy, and I want to think it's a new lover or new relationship to come in your life. That's what I'm picking up. You get harmony. You're going to get harmony. You're going to get everything that you were supposed to get before, I was told. I'm being told that whatever you didn't get before, you'll get now. And we got a King of Swords. Oh my God. A King of Swords right after I explained to this about the Queen of Swords. And this is clarity, truth, powerful, courageous, desirous, ruling, firm, conviction, objective, decisive, and logical. Alright, this is what I'm getting for some of you. For some of you, this is what I'm getting. One of you's the Queen of Swords and one of you's the King of Swords. They're counterparts. You know, that you could be male or female. It's okay. Just it is what it is. One of you is more masculine and one of you is more feminine, or it just could be male and female. I don't know, but here it is. Both of you have been hurt. Both of you have been hurt. And if you allow love back in your life, the cards are pretty much saying, and this is not me saying it's the cards, you get if you allow goodness, you get harmony. And this could be a reunion between both of you, or this just could be two separate people for two separate unions, okay? But that is what I'm getting with these cards. So, that is what I've channeled with those cards. I'm putting them over there because we're done with that channel. We are completely done. Now we got Ace of Pentacles. And this, I know that right here it says struggle to the last. Everything about your life, that's how you became what you have, the King of Swords and Queen of Swords, because you had to struggle to the last. And there was no honeymoon phase. It went straight to horror movie. That's what I'm being told. And there was no peace. You thought there would be peace, but there was no peace in these relationships you thought was going to have peace. And Six of Cups, you're in nostalgia, you're focusing on the past with goodwill, cooperation, and just different shit going on. And then we got Sacred Grove. Maybe you got a sacred groove. Maybe you got a dance move. I don't know. Seek wisdom in nature. The ancient trees hold secrets. I love trees, guys. Go hug a tree. Trees are awesome. I love them. They go in boss mode. They're wonderful. They could tell you the secrets of life. They really can. Trees have been around for a long time. Even when we were going through evolution, coming out from the ocean, which I do believe in evolution, y'all. Gotta believe, I mean, we started out from the ocean. It's evident. If you think we didn't, I don't know. There's no other way we could have. It's only logic, guys. It's only logic. Alright, now we got Life of Sorrow. Tell us about Life of Sorrow, then we'll get the karma cards out here. Tell us about Life of Sorrow. I really love these cards. I just go by all these kid cards. I love them, guys. Alright. Got Ace of Swords. Divine Message. There's a divine message with this Life of Sorrow for somebody. Don't know who. And then we got New Love, New Beginnings. There's new love and new beginnings for somebody in this energy. Then we got Five of Dragons, broken dreams, broken commitments, seclusion. Somebody is really in their feelings. Five of Dragons. King of Dolphins, protecting in packs. Somebody's over here protecting in packs. They're just around, just circling somebody, protecting them. And then we got King of Orcas, power in numbers. Power in numbers. There's power in numbers for somebody. Told you I had interesting cards, y'all. You'll never see these cards anywhere. You won't. Because I did them. I don't know. Is it going to be real good or real bad? Alright, let's find out about the karma cards. Tell us the end result with karma, guys. Tell us. Tell me, spirits. Alright, we got false twin energy, destiny swap, betrayal. There's false twin energy over here. If you thought this person was your twin flame, they were not. Then we got karma brings slavery to somebody. Somebody's under bondage because they chose wrong and they were showing their whole ass. Karma brings financial instability. You know, gotta watch what you're messing with. You got to watch what you're messing with. Alright, now we're going to put these up and clarify the last one. So yeah, I really like these big cards. They nice. We didn't even bring these out, but we'll use that on the next one. I have so many big cards I use and stuff that I make myself. I just get excited. Little things make me happy, y'all. Okay, we got renewal of life from winning dark games. Somebody said, you know what, you want to play a game? Sure, I'll play a game with your ass, and you did. And you won. And you know what? Their prize. They didn't have your prize. They didn't have your prize ready. So what are you supposed to get? Alright, we got butterfly. Someone went through a transformation. They transformed to a butterfly. Leaving you hurt. Okay, leaving you hurt me too. Okay, somebody leaving you hurt them too. I don't know if that helps anybody. And then somebody is going through a loss. Loss came again. Someone's going through losses now from what they chose from these dark games that you were not supposed to. You were not supposed to survive these and win and ask, where's my prize? You were not supposed to do any of that, but you did. And they gave you burnt offerings. You know, burnt offerings, I want to just say that they, you know, if they said they were going to give you some money, they burned it in front of you. Whatever they gave you, they burned it away. If not literally, if they was to give you money, they spent it all and said it's gone. Alright, then we have the hangman in reverse. This person's is starting to realize that they're stuck there till they learn a lesson. But they refuse to learn one. They did not want to play. They didn't want to play dark games. Well, they did, but they didn't. They never played them themselves. They staged the games, but they never played them, and they didn't anticipate anybody winning. Okay, you let me down. Someone thinks you let them down. Maybe because they got to play these dark games. I don't know. Someone wants you to listen to them. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you. Alright. When this person talks to you, listen to your inner voice, your discernment, and everything, okay? Alright, then we got toilet paper hoarder. This person isn't going to take all your stuff. This person was taking your things. Possibly your resources. Take it as it resonates. And then they gave you pressure to change. They kept wanting you to change. They said, I can't stand people like that, but I don't want to be without you. Why don't you change? You really know how to make me laugh. Laughter. This person knows you know how to make them laugh. They miss it. And then we got delivery, transportation, inheritance, escorts. Okay, there's transportation being delivered to you, or an inheritance, or an escort. Maybe you're being escorted to a new beginning with a person. For some of you. Then we got clarity through stillness. Find clarity in stillness. Meditation unlocks your intuition. It's that hermit mode, y'all. It's hermit mode. I love hermit mode. I never want to come out of it. I'm enjoying hermit mode. I don't know what comes next. Somebody doesn't know what comes next. None of us do. None of us know what comes next at all. Alright, someone's rushing. You can't hurry love. The right one is coming in perfect divine timing. Someone's rushing ahead. And then we got mirror, mirror, facing yourself and others, reflective relationship, self-awareness. What you see is you. Somebody is seeing their true self. And then we got this tower in reverse. Damn. Making necessary adjustments in your relationship, leaving a fragile relationship behind, navigating layoffs, avoiding risks in your career, surviving financial difficulties. This is what someone's doing. Nothing wrong with that. At least you're surviving. Alright, now whoever I'm speaking to is hard to get. Someone's playing hard to get, or they're just a hard target to get. Maybe that's how you survived all this. Then we got respect. I really value your opinion and the unique perspective that you have to offer. Respect. Through all of this, somebody still respects you, y'all. I know it's crazy, but they do. And then we got the world. Feeling deeply loved and grateful. Experiencing a fulfilling romantic life. Finding fulfillment in your professional path. Achieving a significant financial goal. The world. You know, all this good karma, maybe this is how it's going. The Tower upright. Liberation, purification, freedom, enlightenment, interrupt, turmoil, devastation. We got it backwards and forwards, okay? And the Tower's coming both ways. Wants to leave drama behind. Someone wants to leave the drama behind now. Whoever you have, they want to leave the drama behind. I'm going to put these here. And they have an inflated ego. And they procrastinate on things. Alright. We're going to clarify this with the other cards. Alright. Now we're going to go here and clarify them with these ones here. Alright, tell us about winning dark games. What happened? I know that the collective won the dark games. They're a magician. Magicians are neither dark or light, depending on what energy they're manipulating. I'm speaking to a magician. They'll literally say, okay, I'll play your dark games, but what's my prize? Because your ass knew you were going to win. Your ass knew you were going to win. And you want to know what your prize is. 6 of Eagles, help flying ahead. Help always finds you. You just called in help. That's it. 10 of Flies, monitoring spirits. You already knew people were monitoring you. 6 of Angels, you were being protected. You were being protected. Then we got 5 of Leprechaun, bad money deals, money decline. You knew that shit was going on. And then 6 of Bats, hoarding resources and quarrels. So, stuff was not where it was supposed to be. It wasn't. Now, let's ask these cards. I don't know if I find other cards that look different than playing cards, then we'll have different cards to clarify with collective. But until then, this is what we're down to. Money gain, lies, hurting others, money is cursed, Tower. More Tower. This, it's money manipulation, really. And then we got a demon attachment out in the house. Somebody wanted to give you, they don't want someone to have self-confidence up in here. They want someone to feel like shit. And we got a loving partner. It doesn't have to be romantic, guys. This could be your literal family. That is your loving partner. This could be your family. It could be your kids. It does not have to be romantic. No, it does not. Alright. Alright, we have clarified that. Alright. Wow. It's been a long journey just getting that done. I don't know, maybe I can get the momentum one day of doing everything another way. Let's ask the cute little rabbits what to do. Tell us, Mr. Rabbit, what do we do? What do we do? What is the ending argument? What should we do? Alright, we got decisive action. Some things require you to begin right now. Have decisive action. That's what the little rabbits are telling you to do. Alright, now we have idealistic pursuit. Your heart is pointing towards something worth following. Your heart is telling you to follow something. That's what the little rabbits say. And then we got emotional choice. For facing your true desires will show you the way. Find out what you truly desire, and it will show you the way. I know these rabbits are pretty damn intuitive. I like these rabbits, guys. But that's our closing statements from the rabbits. And you know what? Just stay in positive energy, guys. Stay positive. Don't stay negative. Don't get your head all, your head all crazy. Just move and don't move in lies. Move with grace, and you're going to be alright. You really honestly will. So, I'm going to let y'all go because I'm sure my grandson, you know what, we should do our dominoes. He keeps getting into my damn dominoes every day. And then there's this interesting book. I'm just going to pick a paragraph and read out of it. You can hear it. It's just big as shit. The biggest effing forest fire on Earth right now, that's a fact. He shook his head, trying to clear it maybe of truth. So it's coming across, and the heat makes these crazy swirling gusts. And it'll make its own weather. Little cyclones and windstorms. That's maybe the gusts we're feeling now. The head of it, the smoke will get thicker. And that's gas. It'll roll across the river if it ignites. Well, maybe somebody's starting a fire in their life. I don't know. Let's pick some dominoes and get some energy. I got a broken wing. It feels like their wing got broken. Alright. Alright, we got 6 to 8, 6 to 11. I'm going to ask Google the significance to 6 to 11. Okay, he's out there, yada, yada, yada. Alright. What's the significance of 6 to 11?
The age range of 6 to 11 is an important time for development. The phrase 6 to 7 has also become a viral slang term and meme, particularly among General Alpha.
Okay. We're just going to go through this because these numbers come up and something always means something. Alright, 6 to 11 is middle childhood or latency change. It's a pivotal time for cognitive and social growth. Alright. Okay, this is here. Yeah, it's a pivotal time. So it's a pivotal time for somebody. Alright, and it's social growth and talks about intimacy and stuff. So this is a time of pivotal growth and social intimacy. And you feel like you got a broken wing in here. Alright. That's what we got. Alright. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go for real this time. And I hope y'all are having a great day. And I don't know, like or subscribe if you see the video. If not, it's cool. And I'll see you later.